All right, what's up everyone? Joey here from Video Brand. So we did a lot of NAB coverage, a lot of new tools that came out, and in this video I want to talk about 3 specific tools that are specifically designed for editing remotely, either getting real-time feedback while you're editing, or getting notes and feedback on edit cuts where you can send a link out and get review notes, but it's a little bit different than other tools that we've covered. So just to jump into that, some tools that we have covered in the past, Frame.io, Iconic, they have features where you can upload a file, send a link out to someone, and then have them leave time-specific comments or draw shapes on the frames and leave notes on that. We use Iconic, we've used Frame.io. Those tools are handy and great for sending out links, getting review notes, and they do a lot of other features as well. The tools we're going to talk about in this video can be a little bit more specific and a little bit more specific use cases. Real quick, you're watching Video Brand. Special thanks to our sponsors that helped make our NAB coverage possible. We've got Massive, which is really handy for sending really large files very quickly. Metricool, which we use to schedule out all of our social media and use it as our social media dashboard. OpenReel, which helps create marketing videos really fast and easy. Adspective, which you can use to dynamically insert ads using AI into videos. And Vestigit, which adds invisible watermarking to videos. You can learn more about all our sponsors down in the description below. And now back to the video. So the first 2 companies that I want to talk about, they're actually both from Backlight, when Backlight is also the company that makes Iconic. So one of these actually has an integration with Iconic. So the first one is ftrack Review. So ftrack Review, it actually has a lot of similar features to Iconic. You can upload a file, send a link out to someone, have them leave notes and draw on the frames, leave feedback. There's a really big overlap with these 2 tools, honestly. So really it kind of comes down to like what you're looking for. So Iconic has editing review links as a feature, but its main purpose is a digital asset management platform where you can upload all of your files and organize them and have them linked to different hard drives and different storage units. Just have like one central spot for managing all of your media. And one of the side features of that is you could also send out share links to that media and people can leave comments, and it has integration with Adobe and stuff. ftrack Review, if you don't need all of that digital asset management stuff, it's actually at a lower price point. And this is if you just need video review links to be able to send out links, upload edited cuts and send out links and just have people leave feedback. It does have one extra feature that Iconic doesn't have, and that is that you can synchronize your review sessions so that everyone is playing back the video links at the same time. So it's got a feature where you could synchronize, and then when someone plays, everyone else that has that same link opened, it's all web-based, it's playing in real time. So if you have a side Zoom call opened or whatever, Slack huddle or conference call, you could communicate in real time, and then everyone could be watching the same frame, make sure that everyone is on the same moment in the video. So that is one cool feature that it has that Iconic doesn't. But everything else besides that, it really comes down to, do you just need a review tool software to just send out links of reviews, or do you want the whole other stuff that Iconic comes with to manage all of your digital assets and storage and where they go and all that stuff, plus review links. So the second tool is cineSync. It's also from Backlight, and this has a bit more of a use case. Basically, it's actually a separate app. Everything else we've talked about, it is all web-based. You're playing back a file on the web. This one is an app you download, and it is able to pull the media online, and it does it in a very secure way, so people aren't actually downloading the original file. They can only play back with the permissions inside the cineSync player. And the advantage of this is they're actually downloading the original quality file. So instead of playing back on the web where they're watching a lower res proxy video, this one is they're playing back the original file. So this is handy for higher end like visual effects work where you really need to zoom in on the frame or see like actual pixel accurate stuff to leave feedback and draw up notes and stuff, color correction, higher end videos and stuff, just stuff where you actually need to see the original or the exported high quality files and you don't want to review a proxy file. So that is cineSync. Similar features, you can synchronize the playback session so everyone else that has a file loaded on their cineSync can watch the same file in real time. And it also, this one actually does integrate with Iconic, so you can have your file in Iconic, and then I believe you could like right click and send it to cineSync. We have a demo of that, so I'll just play that demo right now.
Grab any file in here in Iconic, and I can say open in cineSync. It'll launch cineSync, and it will bring up the file in the UI here. So now I have a desktop player that I'm viewing the original file. I can play, I can draw
And
and
now
string.
this original file is local on your computer?
Yeah, so this has been downloaded locally. So now I'm using the full machine resources to play this back, which means I'm getting very high performance playback, even no matter what the file is.
And the other cool thing that cineSync does that the other apps that we talked about don't do is you could also send a playlist of files, and all of those files download, and you could run through a playlist of files to review. So again, also VFX shot kind of stuff where you got a playlist of shot 1, shot 2, shot 3 to review. It can handle that. So this one is definitely more of your using higher end use case, but it sort of all kind of fits into this ecosystem of Iconic. ftrack review doesn't fit in as much. ftrack review, if you just need a review tool, that's where it fits in. And then third tool, so we didn't actually get to go to their booth, but it is Louper. And it's sort of if you want to do a real-time edit collaboration, like if you've ever worked with an editor and you're in their edit suite and they have the big TV monitor where you can watch the cut and then give them notes and they can make it there. Doing that remotely, it can be a little bit difficult. People kind of hack together solutions either using Zoom and they're sharing the screen, but the quality isn't always the best. And sometimes there's just figuring out the sound routing and all that stuff. It's not the best experience for someone remotely editing, playing back the video, and then people chiming in with their feedback. So Louper is sort of like a hybrid of Zoom, but with much better quality. So it's a online room where people can have their webcams up and communicate, but then it also has screen share, but that's a much higher quality, much higher frame rate, and much higher resolution than you would get with Zoom. So you're able to watch and preview the edits, much higher quality, and also I believe it has a lower latency or a better connection, better communication so that people can chime in with their feedback in real time while you're editing. So it's a little bit of a different use case. This is if you have a workflow more where you want to have your editor online and have a meeting with people, and you just want to give your notes not asynchronously, but in real time, all in one space. So that's sort of replicating the edit room, the edit suite virtually. And yeah, that's pretty much it. These are 3 tools that are a little bit specific, but also stuff we didn't mention in other videos. But we have covered tools like these in other videos, so be sure to check them out. Frame.io and Iconic. Check those out because a lot of the use cases and stuff that we talked about here, you can do them in those tools. They're a little bit more affordable, and they also do other things. So check those out. But thanks for watching. Check out all of our other NAB coverage, all of our any other NAB videos, and let me know if you got any other questions and stuff about any video-related topics down in the comments below. Be sure to hit subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next episode.